Patriots. Two teams that have been dominating opponents all season. Who will be the dominant team in this one? It's going to be fascinating to find out. It's the Chiefs going up against the Rams.
Larry, it is a rare sight indeed and much needed for this drought-stricken state as the rain continues to fall here in Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Rams. First down, Mahomes. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete. Trying to get it to Clay that time. And now it's second down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want. Get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. This complete to the tight end, Clay. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
You like to use the right side of the field, eh? Okie dokie. Just play off that left side. You know what I'm saying, cuz?
And on third down, a nickel formation here.
Oh, why do I have Tupac on? What the fuck?
The play clock's running down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. First and 10. Here's Mahomes. Left side here. Caught by Clay. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Mahomes now to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And again, it's Mahomes. And incomplete here on third down.
And it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it,
The
that's
wrong
going to be a
fucking
tough
button.
catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to
That
haul
halfback
it in.
being
Yeah,
R1.
nice job to force the incompletion. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
All right, here we go. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Trust me, Brandon, I'm not about to try and take your job. I can't do what you do. But that wasn't just 3 and out. That felt like 3 and backwards.
That's exactly what it was. You can have my job whenever you want it. The drive that you're looking for, though, probably going forward. Bad start to the ball game.
Yeah, not the way to get things going.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And now here comes Kansas City. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Carry now for Kenneth Dixon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, it's Dixon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. Mahomes now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Mahomes now first down. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Buying time to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Trying to pound it in with Dixon. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And that is incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and could you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here with a first down. They go play action here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, The drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Let's go! Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A pretty big 3rd down mistake right there.
No doubt about it, and everyone's going to be upset. But they have to get out of this now and go ahead and play. They could have someone come at them in a big way on the next down.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are in for 6. And he knocks it through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's caught by Treadwell. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for him.
Being chased out left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brooks. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. Here's Mahomes to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Mahomes going to throw. And some room to roam now. And he slides to avoid the hit. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he takes it all the way across.
Oh, Pat O'Donnell with the clutch. Dive, though, boy.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. That's going to be complete.
You cannot hold on to that, bro.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this.
Cannot hold on to that, bro.
They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Okay.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
Ball,
So
yo, like 21, go get that ball.
Now it's 4. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out.
He got bumped.
So they took a
30 yards down the field, he gets bumped. Are you serious?
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to send the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now here's Mahomes. Left side here, caught by Clay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Late, bro.
1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This complete to the tight end, Clay. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Receivers are getting
a really
bumped,
nice gain of 25 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. On 1st down, they go with Dixon. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, it's Dixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. And all about timing there on that short
that little window, baby.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Need the little window, baby.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Yeah, get a little closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
He sets to fire deep. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Back to throw here. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And now a first down following that long gain. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Second down now after the pass completion.
All right, here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Rams on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down by them.
Let's go.
Off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
On first down, Mahomes. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Hill. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks, right near the 39. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll get it to Dixon, running left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use time now?
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
The Chiefs on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Brooks. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard. Leopard. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. The quick slant caught, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Laquan Treadwell, his 4th touchdown on the year, and the Chiefs add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7.
All right, here we go. Green 30.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
They'll drop to throw. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Rams are able to get back on the offense within a touchdown.
You almost missed that one too, boy.
A 17-14 game.
Almost missed that one too, boy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Many people don't got shit to do on Monday morning.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Happy to be able to see you screaming.
So, bro?
This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Think you're coming through, man.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. On second down, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game,
I tried to cut that back in there.
They're off.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'm going to the tight end pretty heavy in this game, bro.
So what will they do
like
on the
catches.
ground through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9.
And now it looks like cover 2. Servers. Safety split.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll be brought down right
Fight another
at the
down, baby.
45-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end.
Here we go, man.
Backs,
we'll keep playing zone. He's going to make some play man in the 3rd down right here.
Nowadays.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Brooks. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Good first down.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate that, bro.
So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. Mahomes now on 1st down. And no escaping this time.
Right up and on the sideline.
They got him for a sack.
Big sack, though.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
We want this clock to go down. We trust our defense. Tried to put the dagger in him right there. Wasn't the right timing. Cover 4 again.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. To the sideline, and that is a
heck
of a catch as he was able to get
unnecessary roughness. 1st down. Let's go.
Good luck, man.
This stage in the 4th.
Let's go, baby.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker.
It's down from the 25. We up 3 2 minutes ago. We still gonna go for the dagger, man. Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and run the stretch.
A give running left, Dixon. And a short gain here down to the 22. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
I have subscribed.
Appreciate that, bro. Play Madden all day, every day, man.
They're playing press coverage.
That does. Doesn't give him a different look. If he adjusts to it.
In motion, Hill. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it.
Bro, like that lineman would not come back, bro. Like he would not come back, bro.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Dropping his middle linebacker into a deep blue.
The Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here.
I have subscribed.
And we'll be back.
I heard you, bro. Okay.
Good touchdown.
touchdown.
Gonna
I
need
did
better
score a touchdown,
protection
though, so.
here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Here we go now. 3, all right, now, look at 56.
We can cut that right off that left side, boy.
No.
A handoff out of the pistol. It's
Oh,
Dixon.
no. Rookie
And he's
center
gonna be taken
got
down
blown up.
right at the line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And Santos able to put this one
Forces
up
him
and
to
through.
score a
It's
touchdown
good.
with 0
And they
timeouts
stretch the
with
lead to
my
6.
defense
It's
on the field, bro.
20-14
That's good,
now.
man.
So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether
Anticipate he's
that's
going to try to
be
use his
enough.
fastest wide receiver.
Or
Or him. It's either him or Sammy Watkins going to get the ball here.
But you're right. If they'd gotten 6
Not
out
really
of that
showing
drive,
too much confidence
this would
with his
be a
big
much
wide
different
receiver,
game.
so
And now out on the field, here
So I
comes
set him to
Los
right, swap ball.
Angeles. And they're
Aggressive.
hoping to capture some of that magic
Playing
they had
balance.
last
Yeah,
time out when they
aggressive.
were able to
That's
put
fine.
together a scoring drive. But they're still down here,
I'm going
Charles.
to play some cover 1, bro.
Not the major
Get to the pass.
concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right
I
direction.
know that
because
you
as
will
do
be
that,
able to
they are
score.
down on the scoreboard.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard.
I'm
and
not
it'll
worried
make
about
it a
scoring, bro.
second down.
I got 3.
One thing I
I'm
think
good.
it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
The offense is
Because
not
of
that great, so
it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
In motion right is Watkins.
Watch it now, Barney,
He'll look to throw.
bang, bang, Sonny.
Can't get a throw.
And
away.
coverage,
He's taken
boyo.
down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get
Yeah.
rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
The Rams on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and forever. He's back to throw. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Dumb.
Picked off near the 29.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the
Easy,
2-minute
boyo.
drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just
Easy,
short,
boyo.
as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind
Get
up
in
being
there.
intercepted.
Got that toe drag swag, boy.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here.
Played a good game, though. Don't lie.
all right, here we go.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and
Sacked my
the
quarterback 3 times,
unbeaten
so-
season will
Yeah.
continue. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those
I'm
guys
a little
that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for Kansas City, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Rams, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.
Respectable day, man.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis,
seven-
the best darn
7-0
crew in the
team?
industry.
That's
I'm
pretty
Brandon
respectable
Gaughan.
game,
This
bro.
has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
boys did their job today, man. One pass to Gurley, that was 75 yards, bro. Other than that, he's 15 of 19 with 100 yards. 69 yards to Gurley. For 97. Second year tight end. A lot of check down in this game, man. A whole lot of check down. Sammy Watkins, 1 catch for 11. Daniel McClain, 1 catch for 11. That's fucking clutch. Evan gave up 2 sacks. That's interesting. Stevenson with 2. Baker with 1. These guys got off on me, not gonna lie. 5 sacks. That's insane. Amari Carter, though. Got that interception by. Got some big corners. Damn. 210 and 212. Gee, my man.